Om Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kansachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagatgurum. So you will find many times on different levels of our existence, individual, social, religious, economy, in various aspects of our life, you will find sometimes people telling that there is one existence. How it is one? There is a beautiful concept in our scriptures called Vyashti and Samashti. Vyashti is individual, Samashti is collective. A tree is individual. Many trees together can make a forest. So again, forest is individual. Many forests in different parts of the globe could be said in different ways. Now, going backward, forest is an individual. Within the forest, trees are many. So many became one. Now, tree is individual, but the branches of the tree are many. Again, branch could be individual. Then the smaller branch or leaves are many. So from this point of view, we all are individuals on one particular place in this relationship of Samashti and Vyashti. So science, you will find, will try to find out what is the ultimate individual being. We have a body. There are many parts of the body. Every part has many cells in the body. Maybe every cell has something in the body. So science will try to find out which is the ultimate individual existence. When many individuals join together, make something. That something, many joined together, becomes another thing. Even that is also said that we are one existence. I am somebody, you are somebody, she is somebody, he is somebody. In our bodies, maybe millions and trillions of cells are there. But every cell also has its life. In every our body is a pattern. Cells of the same pattern are clung together. In that we feel our I consciousness, that we are that. All of us, the whole world suffered because of COVID. Philosophically, COVID once more proved that you are not an island, you are not individual. If in this room, if one person is COVID positive, chances of all of us getting COVID is there. So whatever you do, in one way or other, others are affected. And what others do, you are affected. So seeing this condition, how to say that I am an individual? There is a collective self, if you want to give a name, where one part of the body affects the other part of the body. For example, if suddenly my finger is pressed in a door of a car or something, I cannot say, okay, my finger is not well, I am okay. The rest of the body is okay. No. the whole body undergoes reaction. You will find when we have many incidents in our life, you take particular food, the whole body gets heated up. You hurt one part of your body, reaction to that, whole body develops temperature. So the whole body is trying to balance the effect which has newly come to the body. What we are trying to understand is spiritually, if we are able to understand that I am part of this indivisible group. If one person has COVID, all of us will get COVID. So I am part of this big group. I have to be careful so that others don't get COVID. You know, when COVID was at the peak, many people put their Facebook and WhatsApp status as I stay home to save the world. Correct? If I go out, I may help in the process of destroying the world. Just be at home. That itself is a contribution. How much we are integral part of this world, till now we didn't know. When COVID started, earlier news came from China. We don't know whether it started from China, so people say. And when the seriousness of the COVID was being told to the public, there are videos when people COVID positive wants to go out of their house, they literally seal the house so that they cannot go out, and people are shouting from inside. Suddenly you become untouchable. Whatever your loved ones are, if he or she is COVID positive, you keep a distance. So we all felt that we all are one. If COVID started from one country, how within few days other side of the globe was affected? We do not know the reasons. Eventually, there is hardly any country who was spared. Everybody got affected. We do not know history, we do not read history. But the effect of this COVID was very mild compared to what happened in 1920s and 30s. The amount of people died during that time was horrible. So we are not individuals. We are part of one united existence. This COVID, etc., when we talk, it is still on the physical level. COVID positive, or your mind is COVID positive, or your body is COVID positive. Even body, which is the most gross manifestation of our individuality, even that is part of the big group. What about the finer side of us? Finer side also, we need to think to, we need to feel how we are connected with. Body is gross, so any virus or bacteria or whatever comes out of our body goes and affects to another body. It's a gross, what to say, mutation, gross, which can be stopped. When it comes to psychological, not physical, one person speaks bad about something because of social media and all that, immediately there is a reaction. He or she just spoke. He or she just put a message. Even WhatsApp message. Don't think your WhatsApp message is one-to-one. Anything which through internet goes out and reaches to a particular number, it goes into the World Wide Web anyway. There was a news, a white lady was working in Africa, something like Red Cross or UNICEF or something on that kind of organization. For some reason she was transferred from Africa to her own country. So she was very happy, obviously, going back home. In that happiness, she sent a message to her friend by WhatsApp. Something like, now I am free from the blacks, or some kind of racial comment. So she sent a message. The friend received. By the time she reached her country, police were ready to arrest her for a racial comment. So, physically, COVID gives an example that we are all one. Though we are individuals. If I eat, your stomach is not full. But if I have a COVID, your body also can be full of COVID. But that is on a gross level, that is on a physical level. These are on the psychological or mental level. One person gave a statement, and you will find there is a big hoo-ha and killing and whatnot. It is just a statement, no. You are not alone. Your one statement can disturb the world. Your one statement can change the thinking of the whole world. Don't mistake me, I am not here to criticize anybody. But before this sentence was written, that everything is fair in war and love, before this sentence was written, there was still some ethics in war in the world. Think of why we need to go up to Mahabharata time, when after sunset, even if you are in front of me, I don't kill you. Because that is the ethics. Sunrise to sunset, only war will happen. Not before sunrise, not after sunset. If you don't have weapons, I don't kill you. That was ethics. No hand will be raised, or no weapon will be used against women, against children. That was ethics. That how happened? Whenever, if you read I don't know the history of other countries, so I may have to give example of Indian history. When invaders came, the Indian kings were still in that lingering effect of our ethics. That is, night nobody comes and kills. But there was no such ethics when invaders came. So in that way they were not prepared. Many wars, many individual wars happened. So we are connected with the whole world in various ways. You are not alone. Whatever you do affects the world. If your effort is big, it affects the world in a bigger way. For example, you say it is my money, I buy a cloth. How do you say somebody else is involved here? That cloth is sold by someone. He purchased by one wholesaler. He purchased from another country. That cloth was stitched by fifth person. The cloth was made by sixth person. In between, so many people sold it. Before that, some people did the farming in Egypt or in India or somewhere where the cotton was produced. Before you purchase a shirt, indirectly, maybe tens of people, if not 100. Many people worked over it, then only a cloth came into your body. Don't say it is my money and nobody is connected with this. You cannot do anything by yourself. Everywhere you are dependent on someone, knowingly or unknowingly. And if those some people do not work, you will not have this cloth. This cloth. Food, same thing. Somebody grows in some country, somebody sells it, some wholesaler will buy it, he will sell to the small shop. Small shop you will buy, then somebody will cook for you and you eat. Don't say it is my money and I am eating the food. No. Anything we do, we are dependent on so many people's effort. Every possible way. These are some examples I am giving. So on the physical level, on psychological level, the more the level is finer, more difficult is to explain and more difficult is to understand. Swami Vivekananda says in one place, if somebody is a great man spiritually, even if he or she sits in the caves of Himalaya and sends a powerful thought, it will pierce through the walls of the mountain, come to the society and affect the people. Swamiji says that. Now it has taken a literally, how to say, a tangible form. If you have some understanding which is very good, just put on internet, maybe initially 10, 15, 20 people, then he's supposed to become viral. Because the thought is such, positive or negative, that goes and reaches to the people in no time. Still we say we are individuals. No, we are not individuals. So this whole world is one. You are part of that. Just like your body is one, but every cell is part of your body which behaves in its own way. And when some new cells will grow, when new bacteria or virus enters your body in one way or other, changes that type of cells of the body, that cells of the body start working against you. And those cells becomes a group. One cell, we don't understand the effect. As soon as it becomes a colony, you start feeling pain somewhere, or it will be effect on your system. Then they will say, these are cancerous cells, we have to remove it. I don't have the technical word for it. I myself know at least 3-4 people. This is a disease. How it comes? The research says it comes from the toilet. In your own family, in your home, how many toilets you may have? Maybe 2. One general, one master bedroom, like this. Maybe one of the family member has this problem. You flush it, you clean it, everything is okay. There are many bacteria, nothing works on them, they still can survive. And that disease is called, which works against you, which works against the immunity of the body. It is something in the line of, I would say, It's too big a statement to give for non-medical people like us. But it has to do with immunity. And I have seen a person cannot take even a drop of water, it will come out. I know in one family 2 people, in one family 1 person. Maybe 3 people I know. Very restricted food. There may be many, so already they are available. You cannot take any food. Cannot take any food. There is one medicated food is there, whether it is neither milk product or chemicals. That only you can take like a shake or juice or something. The body can't take anything. Slowly you keep on experimenting. Oh, can take cucumber. Oh, it doesn't come out. Okay, so cucumber becomes in your list of food. Rice comes out, cannot take. Wheat comes out, cannot take. Some fruits, some type of food. So eventually there, and everybody is individual, and it is not a rule that nobody can take this. So there are selected 8 or 10 items which the person can take. The weight will go down like in 2-3 months you become skeleton. From where it comes, nobody knows. Again, we come back to the same, that it is your ability to realize, it's your ability to understand how much you are an integral part of this world. Whatever you do has an effect. Effect is far-reaching sometimes, or sometimes effect is not far-reaching because the wave created by you is not that strong wave that it will travel very far. But it affects little, micro level maybe. You know, those who are do something about the stock market and all that. Your every buy and sell affects the market, correct? In one way or other. If you buy $100, it may not be affecting so much. But there are people whose one purchase or one sale, one buying or one selling can affect the market tremendously. I don't have any knowledge of that field, but incidents we know that has happened. Or marketing, market collapsing, bank collapsing, all happens there. Same human beings are there. Everybody's money is somewhere. As soon as money is transferred from this person to that person, market goes down. We don't understand. So most of the people whom we are, if the field is unknown to me, I don't even feel that my action can make a difference. That's why the modern way is telling, you are unique. You are unique. There is nobody like you in this world. Whatever you do affects the world. That's why there are some people, I know quite a few people, they have taken this task religiously. Every day I will put on Facebook one post which is positive. I remember when I was in Argentina, when Swamiji, our Swamiji there, he told to one devotee, hey, post every day one picture of Swami Vivekananda and one quotation of Swami Vivekananda. And it is more than 10 years that he is doing that every day. If there are more people to do that, now what you are saying? If you open the Facebook or open these public platforms, all kind of rubbish is there because more people put these rubbish things. So only way is that positive things should come more in social platform. I remember one very interesting in this line. There was a great, there was a great man, Chanakya. Chanakya was 2500 years before. when Alexander invaded India at that time. He says, the state of the society doesn't become worse because bad people are active. It becomes worse because good people are less active. If goodness is more and more, then only it can counteract the bad things in the society. For example, we are 10, 12 people, we are sitting and discussing something helpful, something good. It may not be a big wave, it may have little effect for a few days, for a few people, or something like that. So idea is this, whatever we do positive. And negativity is more powerful, always. And Sri Ramakrishna says in one place, if there are two unknown to each other, hemp smokers, those who marijuana or something they take, they don't know each other. First time they come to know, oh, he takes the same as I take, immediately become friends. But good people to become friends, how many tests you have to give? I don't know. Maybe he or she is pretending to be a good person. Immediately you doubt first. Bad people don't doubt. You smoke, I smoke, immediately offer a cigarette, however costly it is. Correct? This is in the nature. Bad people immediately come together. Good people takes a lot of time to come together. Who did this? No, it's our weakness. Sometimes to understand the mind of the people, some funny things you search in Google, you will be wondered how the world works. Completely imaginary world. The whole world is imaginary. When you are sitting in front of me also is my imagination. Up to that extent. Google 10 easiest way to earn money, all legal and moral, nothing immoral about it. Very funny. And people do it. And there are people who earn money by that. You and me might think, what is there for me? Maybe you have to do a lot to get little money, but you have to do the single. Something is there for you. Click and earn. You keep on clicking and you earn money. People do it. Less money, but little. Funny way. Here I don't see much. I have seen in Argentina, Western country, it is more popular. It's called dog walkers. Here you have dog walkers. I have not seen many. Don't go out for a walk. You have a pet dog, but you don't have a time to take him out to walk. So I go for a walk every day. And on the internet I have put, I am a dog walker. So you call me, can you please take my dog also for a walk? And you hold 10 dogs in this hand, 20 dogs walks with you. And after a few days, those 20 dogs become friends. And every day you take walks, all the 20 families pay you for your morning walk. People do it. And when I was in Argentina, I had taken some photos on the road. I saw a boy was walking with 10-15 dogs. I didn't know. And what is it? Oh, they are dog walkers. And they earn out of it. Can you believe you can earn out of your morning walk? So what I am telling is, again coming back to this, that imagination doesn't have a limit. So there is a positive imagination, there is a negative imagination. So with positive imagination you make a difference. With negative imagination also you make difference. So people make difference. You will find many times the modern generation, they may not be able to appreciate. Think of, even I have seen myself, now also it is going on. about 35, 40, 45 years before, there was no mobile phone, so there was no online anything. It's all face to face. You will find your grandparents will go in the afternoon or evening. Here there is a satsang, here there is a Ramayanam, here is a Bhagavatam, and they go and attend it. The same story, Ramayana story doesn't change. But for years after years, they do. Why? Unknowingly, this was the philosophy. Keep on doing good. Good for yourself, good for others. If you keep on going to a wine shop every day, eventually you are contributing this negativity by paying money to someone. He's not going to use the money for that positive purpose. Maybe he's using, we don't know. But one who goes to the place where good thoughts are discussed, where good vibes are created, which implant something good in you, this practice was very organic in the society earlier. Now also it is there. I remember, thanks to COVID again, so many things came online. I remember some devotees telling, oh Swamiji, we are so happy. Morning I am in New York, evening I am in India. How? No, morning New York Swamiji gives lecture, evening Hyderabad Swamiji gives lecture, afternoon, because your afternoon is evening for somebody. So you see, every day 3-4 satsang, very easy, without going out of my room. And when COVID started, we also told in our own way, but in America where effect was much more, there were Swamis, how to say, they published a bulletin, message bulletin for devotees, how to cope with this. You are not able to go out of your house, which not a single day was there when you did not go out. So people become so stressful, so unrest in the house. People become oversensitive. Why? In a family, everybody has work. So at least 8 to 10 hours a day, you didn't see each other, means you were by yourself. Now with the same person 24/7. Very funny things also came out. A couple applied for divorce. So you say, why you apply for divorce? Yeah, I love him doesn't mean I have to stay with him for 24/7. I can't take it. And apply for divorce. Could be funny, but it shows something that we must find out the relation between the individual and a group. Vyasti and Samasti. If Vyasti-Samasti relationship is harmonious, then it's okay. If one part of your body, even one cell of your body is not parallel to your body's nature, he can create a havoc in your body. All of us have experienced. Little pus is formed, sometimes here, and so painful. Such a small part of your body behaves against your body, can create so much disturbance. During COVID time, a lot of thoughts and things online came, and a lot of messages and a lot of Facebook posts and all that people see. One very interesting thought told by somebody must be a very good thinker, says, never think yourself insignificant. We think, who are we? Nobody knows us. Don't think yourself insignificant. One mosquito is capable to disturb your sleep. So insignificant mosquito. One ant, which is so insignificant in front of an elephant, goes into the ears, can make elephant mad. Nobody is insignificant. You become significant when you are in a correct time, in a correct place. Then you become very significant. Secondly, you may be insignificant. You may be not important to the world, but you may be indispensable for someone. For example, when a child is born, as a mother you are insignificant. As an individual you are insignificant. Nobody cares for you in this world. For child, there is no second person in this whole universe who is required for the child to survive. So we all are unique in our own way. If you can find out how significant I am, in which field and how much, then you will never get depressed. Otherwise nobody likes me, nobody looks at me, nobody cares for me, I don't have this, I don't have that. No. People so insignificant became huge, did huge things in the world, became such dynamo that they change the course of this world. And they don't need to be high and mighty. Simple person doing a simple job can become significant. Many of you would have heard. There was a famous martial art called Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee has one statement: I am not afraid of a person who knows 10,000 skills. I am afraid of a person who has practiced one skill 10,000 times. He is so perfect that nobody can defeat him. So we may be insignificant. But if you do something so much in proportion that nobody in the world has done probably that, you may not get fame because of that, or you don't get money because of that. But you will know, not many people do these things. And then people want to earn the name out of it. No need to do that. But you do something significant which makes you feel that not many people do this. And it could be a simple gesture. If I say, which I know about myself, then it will look like I'm bragging or appreciating myself. That's what I want to say. But do something positive which you have not heard anybody doing. Positive. And keep it for yourself. Because He knows. God knows that you are doing something very positive. And that gives you immense satisfaction. That is my humble contribution in this world. I will not harm anybody in this world, definitely. I will contribute in my own way. Many people whose discoveries and inventions are part of our day-to-day life. We don't even know who are they. Do you know who has invented this fluorescent light? We don't know. But we use it. Do you know who has invented this switch? We do not know, but we use it. Do you know who would have invented plastic? Our life doesn't go without plastic even for a moment. There are so many things we use. We don't even know. Forget about not giving credit. So, people do something in a corner of their room, but has a far-reaching effect on this world. Amplifying this example, Swami Vivekananda says in one place, this Rama and Krishna and Buddha and Jesus, he of course didn't use the word Buddha and Jesus, he said Rama and Krishna only. There are 7 grades of incarnations. How dare you say Rama and Krishna, 2nd grade of incarnation? Who is the 1st grade? Swami says, they are those whom people do not know. They lived in this world, made immense change in this world, but people don't know. He's our name. Just like we gave this example of the scientists, those who would have invented it. Our life cannot go without him. But we don't even know who they are. So there is no question of thanking them. When you switch on the, oh God bless this man who has invented fluorescent, we don't even say that. But we use his invention. So we could be that insignificant, unknown to the world. Maybe what you do is not that far-reaching. It's okay. It may affect a few people. Correct? But giving a positive contribution to this world by positive action. What is positive? It comes to you. You decide how to make it positive. I remember, long before, about 10 to 12 years before, I know that family in Singapore. I know the family. Retired family, husband, wife, son, big, stay somewhere out station. Very simple, and never seen them coming by taxi. Maybe they come by walk or bus or MRT or something. Suddenly came and said, Swamiji, we want to give donation. So I said, okay. I brought out the receipt book to give him. And she brought out $2,000. I said, keep it you first, talk to me first. I don't think you are very rich, but you need to donate so much. Donation is one-way traffic. When you need, I won't be able to give you unless I give you as a charity or welfare or something. No, I will not accept this donation. Give a token. Don't emotionally donate like this. You know, a part of that she donated and I gave the receipt. Again, I'm telling you, I'm not telling because it was appreciation for me now. But she very emotionally told me, not many people think like this. Not many people tell to us like this. I said, no, I'm not great because of that. But I feel, what makes you to donate such a huge amount? For a lower middle class person who is retired, who doesn't have a huge bank balance, doesn't stay in a big house, they stay in a 2-room, 3-room SDB flat, retired people, how much savings you can have individually? So you do good in any possible way. Any possible way you do good to people. No need to do something very big. Your small gesture can make difference in the life of one person, could be, or to a family, or could be a group of people. But to keep on doing positive, to keep on doing positive, has far-reaching effect on others also, on you also. So, we are never individuals, we are never alone, we are never on an island. And sometimes you will find you are not alone. Wherever you are, there is somebody with you. God is always with you. But God is there in form of good people. God can be there in form of book with you. God can be in form of even the light with you. The street was very dark. Only one light was burning. That light becomes your guiding light. The famous Upanishad story is there. Guru asked the disciple, which is the source of light? Sun. When sun is not there, when sun sets, moon is the light. When no moon day, Amavasya, what is the light? The stars becomes the light. It is cloudy, no stars, no moon, no sun. What becomes your light? Pitch dark everywhere. What can be used as a light? Light is what? Not which comes to your eyes. Light is something which guides you. So sound becomes your light. For example, room is dark, you don't know where to go. Then somebody says, hey, come this side. So at least you know sound came from this side, so you start walking the other side. Don't go that side. There are a lot of ups and downs. Here is the straight. So the sound becomes your light. And sound also is not there. It doesn't make difference whether your eyes are closed or open because you can't see anything. Then you become the light. Your consciousness becomes the light. And with that, you try to navigate. So, our efforts in this world will be very small. We are not a big dynamo with gigantic energy like great people. No, we are not. But still we are small. And there is a famous poetry is there which I don't remember. You and me cannot become like a sun to give light to the whole world. We can be like a lamp, small lamp, which can give light to a small area, not the whole world. But still, difference is in degree. Difference is in degree, not in kind. A small ripple in the ocean and a big wave, both are very different, but the difference is in degree, not in kind. Both are eventually water. A small ripple and a big wave. A small lamp and a big light. So, even if we can be small, even if we can be apparently insignificant, but nobody is zero. Nobody is zero. Maybe a small bulb with a low voltage capacity can give little light to the room. It cannot be blazing light, but small light. That can be increased by our constant practices, our spiritual practices, or moral practices, or your own enthusiasm that you want to do good to people. There are many incidents and individuals. Most insignificant people make a huge difference in this world by becoming an example. Example of truthfulness, example of love, example of kindness, example of something positive. So, idea is this, that concept of yasti and samasti. Spiritual practice is to connect between these two, yasti and samasti, the individual and the collective. In one way we are that collective one being, on one side we are individuals, part of that big collective being. So if this relationship we understand, then we will never feel alone, we will never feel insignificant. There is a huge machine, think of. You may be a small screw in the machine, but that screw has its own value. Removing that screw will dismantle the machine up to a certain extent. May not be visibly, but it makes difference. So all of us are part of this big machine, and we do our duty, and we try to be, by spiritual practice, etc., we try to be more stronger, and the same small light becomes a bigger light. Thank you. So next Sunday is one day after Shivratri, but we will have our class as usual. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Mission Singapore.